So for doing the database testing, we need to add the JDBC driver first. So we have to go to Windows Preferences, and then I have to select this JDBC driver. And I have to import the jar file for the database, MySQL database. So I'll add a new data JDBC jar file, which is not available right now. So this is MySQL connector jar file. I am adding this. I'll add a new test here. I'll copy this test suite and create a new one. Jar file will be valid for every. Yeah. It depends on the versions of the MySQL. You can download from Google. Will get the. You can't download, right? You have to check what version it supports. Then you can ask the client to provide you. The client will provide you the jar file for it. But if it is a project requirement, then it will be good. Otherwise, for your purpose, I can use mine. Yes. So add new test. DB tool. So DB tool is for connecting to the making a JDBC connectivity. And if you have an input file, you can get the input file. Or you can write the queries here. And check I have created a properties file. So this is the connectivity I have done. I can export this. I can provide the parameters here and export this as a properties file. Say I am saying MySQL connectivity. Yes. And recordings are also available. Right, I will share the recordings. Okay, I have saved this properties file to check the code. For this, I am using a live example, so I need to connect to the my Italian server. Now I can see the column. So I can see the column has been fetched from the database. Now I can run the query. I can use this properties file and in my test and run the query. So it is a global data source, so it will be available for all the tests. And I have created a properties file which can be imported anywhere. So what I will do is I will import that query. Use file system and give the path. MySQL connectivity properties. Save. Here you can give the query. And copy the query from there. So now my test is run. I can generate the report. So it shows that the test has passed. And if I see the response, I will see what all data has been fetched. So these are all the campaign names which are fetched from the database. So if I go to my MySQL database and try to select any campaign, then it should be available there. So I will connect to my MySQL server. Scenario is I am fetching the campaign name from tenant database. Yeah. Yeah. So I will connect to MySQL database. We will check whether that campaign name exists in that or not. Is it visible? Are you able to see? Now I can run the same query here and we can check. And search for that particular campaign. So I can see that this campaign name exists in my database and it has been fetched from the using Parasoft Tool. Okay. So to connect to any other database, MySQL, SQL Server or Oracle, you need the jar file, and you can put that in the preferences, agency drivers. Then you can make the JDBC connectivity and call that use a SQL query to fetch the data. Yes, for any database it is a yes, you can get the jar file from the client on request. You can download also if it is allowed.
When we are doing database, I can put all the SQL queries in Excel file and we can write it into all the script or the database. Now the data entry tool is into and we can write a macro to compare. So how good is this Parasoft when it comes to database testing and compared to
it is useful because in this you are creating a web services test also. You are creating UI test also.
No, that's what I asked. When it comes to database testing alone, let's not talk about DB scripting, whether it's scripting or any other program.
Right.
When it comes to only DB testing, how good is this normal export? Because I feel within 3 days maximum of any person with normal knowledge can write a code and write a macro and data and
But you can't do the end-to-end testing, taking the value from one test and putting it as a parameterized value in this using your test.
No, one can do it.
But you have to write a lot of code to do that.
No, I don't want to.
You are expert, but some other people who don't write. You give them manual testing.
In 2 days you can learn DB scripting. I can guarantee.
But end-to-end testing you won't be able to do it. It is not meant to do only database testing, it is for end-to-end. In this you can do the UI testing, you can use the third-party integration, where there is web services, you can validate the data within your database, whether your data is coming properly or not. Then you can do the whether your data is stored properly or not. So that you cannot do in the testing. Because there can be multiple third parties which can be different languages. For this would be helpful, and which would be using different protocols.
But even you keep now who are testing it with a separate file looking at a package which supports both front-end and
but it won't support end-to-end like you cannot do a static analysis. When I say static analysis, you can not check for the broker links or everything. You cannot check for memory links. You cannot check for security testing. You cannot do the database testing. But you can do separate parts. You can do separate. But here you can do in an integrated fashion. For that you have to use multiple tools. This one tool can help. So if you look at standardizing the things, this is very helpful. And even the client would only get one thing, one suit, does the entire thing for him. Okay, I am done for this database testing. I will cover another topic. So now we'll see how we can test the REST services. Anyone wants to practice service? Here you can come here and then I can cover another topic. Okay. So you can skip the practice part today, you can do it tomorrow. Okay.